we have to look at the fact that Bitcoin may have blown its exemption, unfortunately. And that is problematic because people keep creating stuff without understanding why something may or may not be exempt, and then wondering why it becomes problematic.
Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and that was Alexandra Damsker. She goes by Alex, and you can find her in many of the Twitter spaces these days. She was formerly at the SEC, same division as Hinman, and now a securities lawyer in LA. What she's getting at is Bitcoin could have possibly lost its classification as a commodity. Let's listen to the continuation of that clip.
And for this, I'm talking about the ordinals. Ordinals took something that was exempt because each sat was by definition identical to another sat, right? That was the whole premise of this thing. And they made unique sats. And these sats are not valued equally. And I'm not sure when this is going to come to the attention of the SEC, but I have no doubt that it will. And this is going to be problematic. I do wish that someone had considered this before saying, hey, this is cool, let's try it. But that's going to be an issue. And, Ethereum is now talking about doing these inscriptions as well. Once again, problematic.
I shared this not because I'm against Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was my first cryptocurrency purchase and currently my largest holding. It was because Max Kaiser, who is with his sidekick Stacy, arguably the most destructive couple in crypto. Yeah, they don't understand XRP has nothing to do with the company Ripple, that is a software company currently just choosing to use XRP for their bridge asset in the cross-border remittances, which lowers cost and makes settlement more efficient. And that efficiency comes in the friction that occurs when you deal with two different currencies. It's very similar to what the Strike app is currently doing on the Bitcoin Lightning Network. And also, you could say that it's very similar to what Stellar is doing with USDC. Max believes Bitcoin is untouchable by the SEC. Well, I have to disagree. I don't think he's paying attention. You see, the last Bitcoin upgrade, called Taproot, it's made ordinals possible. And in simple language, an ordinal is an NFT. The Bitcoin NFT includes inscribed data as part of the transaction. Therefore, Alex believes that this could very likely change the classification of Bitcoin from a commodity to a security. I find this very interesting. We've got a mixed market today. Bitcoin is still holding strong above 30,000. XRP is looking a little unsure at 49 cents. Quant, which is my canary in the coal mine for altcoins, is up just 1.45% on the 24-hour. But have a look at Aave. Aave is up 29%. Now, what's going on? Well, there was a huge accumulation, as shown by the analytics platform Look On Chain. 13.2 million of Aave was purchased. This is a decentralized protocol, and holders vote. And there's a possible vote coming to deploy GHO, which is a new Aave protocol stablecoin on the mainnet, mintable using Ethereum as collateral. Again, something else that is super interesting. Moving right along, I need to talk about this next, I would call it a storm on Twitter. I wish I didn't have to. What I mean by that is if people would only do just a little bit of research, we would have this tweet by Crypto Geek, who, by the way, loves to do tweets and videos about XRP going to thousands of dollars. We wouldn't have this tweet shared, 416 times and liked 1,100 times. Oh my gosh. This tweet, which is about an article on a website that is from Crypto Alert, where they had the title Breaking Ripple Labs to buy back 10 billion XRP from its circulating supply. Here is the website. Here is the Twitter account associated with it, joined in June 2023, and no tweets. The registered owner is public. You can find it on the lookup service site, which is called Who Is, and it was registered this month. The website has published 7 articles in the last 3 days. The team is obviously stock photos. Let's just take a look here at the junior reporter, Markeela Johnson. Here she is. Oh gosh, her name is Taylor Quill. Wait a minute. No, her name is Reese Whiteman. She's an inventory manager. Oh gosh, I think I was wrong. It's Jamie Lane. Oh, I was wrong again. It's Morgan James. You get what I'm trying to say. There is nothing credible with that website. We need to stop sharing these kinds of stories. I'm always in search of credible content, and I found a podcast out of Singapore, absolute quality. I played a bit of a program that they had with Ripple's public policy director in yesterday's video. That would be with Rahul Advani, where he discussed the new license Ripple will receive from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, which will give great assistance and clarity to using XRP in their ODL solution. Their programming fills a big void with money news from all things Asia. I think too much of what's going on this side of the world is not being covered by Western media. So moneyfm893.sg/podcast. The June 16 program with Singapore's central bank and the New York Fed collaboration for cross-border payment and settlement is such an example. Not much was talked about this in the West. It's called Project Cedar, and they used a distributed ledger, not XRP ledger, because they use an atomic settlement with smart contracts. If you'd like to get into the details of a project like this, search Project Cedar Phase 2 by Ubin Plus. And while Binance fights the SEC going on the offensive, Japan readies for the Binance arrival. Binance is close to coming on live, and I think it's going to be by the 1st of August. And if you take a look on the top header here, you see a little advertisement for WebX. That's a big event that's happening in Tokyo on July 25th and 26th. Hugo from Flare Networks will be here, along with a couple of people from Ripple. And not to sound like a broken record, I need to have everybody focus on what's being built on the XRP ledger when it comes to really trying to make an impact on the XRP price. The grants that are going to be handed out for projects proposing to build financial projects on XRPL ended today, June 25th. I can't wait to see who's doing what. And who's building a lot? That would be Fire Labs with Hugo Filion as the CEO. FAssets are coming. FXRP is going to drive some tremendous utility. I can't wait. Something that might interest you, Jack Ma was at the Tokyo University giving a class. Yeah, that's the #1 university in all of Japan, and I heard it was a great success. It was a special program on innovation and entrepreneurship with students from Japan, China, India, Malaysia, and other countries. And not a deep fluff today, as I had explained in the comments a couple of days ago. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to do some really in-depth fluff stories, but hey, look at this. A 300-year-old farmhouse is up on an Airbnb listing in Japan. That is cool. And this is Shinjuku Koen, or Park. Today, you can see how green it is. We're in the middle of the rainy season here, and it does bring its beauty. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.